Alright, how everyone today I am hiking at the National Great Swamp area. It's a national park and it's in central Jersey. You see in front of me is the environmental center. This is called Stirling Park, and we are going to hike way back here. This is going to be one of the longest video hikes I'm going to be doing today for a while here. So if you are joining me today, thank you. Hope you enjoy this video tour. So when you come to a place like this, it's a good idea to get one of their maps. It has all the information. That's what it looks like. A few people ahead of us. I'll let them get ahead of me a little more. And we're going to try to head out to the boardwalks, which is very interesting. As you can see, the name Great Swamp is just what you see here, all swampy. So first part of the trail is pretty well maintained. It's gravel. Then it'll get a little soft and squishy, the trail, and then we get onto the main part of the trail is the boardwalk. They have all interpreted signs through here. There's a interpreted shed here. This is the map that I picked up. This is what it looks like right here. So the plan today was we're going to start, where are we here? Let's see. Well, anyway, we're going to head down here and head on to the boardwalk here, go way out here, all the way here, all the way to the dance floor, all the way back, head out to the yellow trail, line the P menu, and head back to the car. Alright, let's get going. Last time I did this hike was last year. See what it looks like again this year. This is not an area you want to come to during the summer because the mosquitoes are really bad, and it only means because it is a great swamp area. Today is the end of January. It's started out as a very wet morning and it got sunny. Let's see if the sun holds out for our video tour today. I hope I have enough batteries to do this tour. Oh, another thing that's nice about this hike is because it's very windy and each trail looks the same out here because of the boardwalk. They have interpreted maps that you can read the locating where. So we are right here. We're gonna head all the way back here today. Okay. We got a nice lake here. I hear they teach how to kayak here. I don't know if they still do that, but I know they used to. We're on the red trail right now. I've been coming here for 5 years now, and every time I come here I still look at the trail and think to myself, do I go this way? Oh, look at this, they put a new bridge in here. Brand new bridge. Back Swimmer Bridge. Named after those water bugs that looks like they do back swims. You got a whole deer enclosure there. So let's see what this trail says here. This trail is Somerset County Park. So this is a county park that we're in, but the board's the national park. And this Great Swamp is a big area located in central Jersey, central New Jersey. See, I'm New Jersey, and so I just say Jersey, New Jersey. And a little history about the Great Swamp area. At one time, I think back in the late 50s, early 60s, they were talking about making this an international airport. And I don't know how the people that protested it managed to stop that from happening. But if it did happen, and we came here today, if that happened, we'd be walking right in the middle of a huge airport, bigger than Kennedy or Newark Airport. Can you imagine? These hikers ahead of me are taking so long. I have a very fast stride because I'm tall and I got long legs, and I like to just get ahead of them, but there they are. They're just straggling along. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my face mask on and walk past them, get ahead of them. Alright, so I'm going to put the camera down a minute. And here's my face mask, because there's a lot of flu and COVID around yet. And getting near people, I just want to play safe. I want to get ahead of these people ahead of me here. I don't want to huff and puff their air in. Okay, I got my face mask on, and I am going to get ahead of them, or hopefully they'll turn off before I get there. Either way, they're taking way too long. I want to just go my pace, not somebody else's. There they are ahead of me, and I'm actually kicking the camera. Boy, they are taking so long to walk. Okay, so I'll keep my face mask protection on until I get past these people. Yeah, they're looking at me now saying, oh, there's somebody coming up behind me. Oh, and look, he's got a face mask on. Get out of my way. Come on, people, get out of my way or turn off. But this is what you have when you go to any park. And I'm very cautious when it comes to this epidemic that's around. Okay, we're going to catch up, and I'm going to stop talking until I get past them. I'm going to turn the camera so I don't get them in.
stanno lì, non salvo il carro.
Okay. So they're definitely not for around here because this is a smoking-free environment, and their people are smoking, which is against the law in these parks. But I got past them, and that's all I wanted to do. I'm not going to clear it up and say, hey, you're not allowed to smoke in these parks. Some people just do not respect the laws of the parks, and those 4 people over there are a good example. Okay, I can take my face mask off now. Here it is. I do keep it in my pocket just in case, for reasons like that. Okay. Off we go. I never understand people why they smoke. I don't understand it. I'm not complaining. I know some people enjoy it, but if you're going to smoke, do it in your own place, not out in public. Especially when they want a smoke-free environment. It's against the law in these parks. It just ruins it for everybody else. So I hope I didn't miss a turn there, but if I did, I'll counteract it in another area. If this is the trail I think I'm on, it'll come to a huge oak tree back here. If it's not the trail I think I'm on and then my turn is coming up, then that's good. Let's see if I passed up the trail. I think I'm on the wrong trail, but oh, you know what? Doesn't matter. I'll get around. Caddisfly Bridge. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely off the wrong trail that I want to take. But just sucky. After all that work trying to get past those people smoking and whatever else is smoking, I went off the wrong trail, but I'll get around it. Just hope I get enough batteries to do this hike today. Yeah, I was just talking about people and the things they do. I got to tell you, everybody, I just am so fed up with it because I worked for parks for 40 years. That was my job I retired from. And to deal with people like that, ignorant people, they don't care. And it just still aggravates me for some reason. I get aggravated from it yet. Because I used to have to deal with that crap every day. Every day. Okay, I guess we are going down this trail. Woodpecker Swamp. So it still gets in my blood. It aggravates me. You had to just say, do you know you're not allowed to smoke? Do you know you're supposed to keep your dog on a leash? And you weren't the one that was right. They're always the one that was right. But you had to tell them and say, did you read the rules? Okay, well now you know. Look at this. It's actually neat to see. Woodpecker Swamp. Alright, you know, I think I'm venting off again on this YouTube channel. Okay. I did everything for the parks when I retired. I worked on the golf course. I was a leader at the snowplow crew in Bergen County. I did park ranger work on horseback. That was way before I retired. That was when I first started. I led trail rides. I built trails. Oh boy, you name it. I did enjoy it. It was an outdoor job and I loved the outdoors. I would never have changed that. I was happy that I had a job outdoors. I worked in all kinds of situations, all kinds of weather. And now I'm retired. And I can put that behind me and enjoy my retirement. Let's see where we are. I want to get to those boardwalks I mentioned. Alright, this isn't bad. So we're just took a detour around a different way. So I'm going to go this way and hit the boardwalk just where I wanted to go. Perfect. Perfect. Wouldn't it be funny? That would be horrible if I came across those smokers again coming back this way. Oh me. Okay. I got 3 GoPro batteries with me today. I hope that will be enough for this video tour today. Okay, it looks like we're coming into some wet areas. That's to be expected. It's a great swamp area. Alright, I do see our turn coming up. And if it's the turn, I think it is. That's the one I need. So I think this is it. Oh, gotta watch where I'm walking. I'll just check their posts and maps here. Let's see where I'm located. Okay, yes, we got back on track. Here it is. Perfect. And there's the boardwalk right ahead of me. So I just wanted to show you something real cool here before I head out to the main boardwalk area. I like to find this stuff, and I spot it right away because I know what it is. So look at this old frame here, laying in the woods here. This is a Model A or a Model T or something frame. You know it's very old because it's got rivets instead of welds. There's the old Stirling box. Old leaves. I bet you some of the car collectors would really love to have this frame. Isn't that interesting? Alright everybody, we are back on our trail, our destination today. We are going to start on the boardwalk. Just took a slight detour to get around the smelly smokers. This is a whole boardwalk. I'll try to do the tour of most of it. I'm going to take the one that goes way out in the swamp. And we'll see what we can do today. Good as dry because this boardwalk is very slippery. Slippery as goo. Wet when it's wet. You could really injure yourself if you're not careful, but it looks dry today. Last year I came out here and there was snow on it, but I had ice cleats, so it was doable. So this is not a bad day to do this. Hopefully I'll do the whole tour today before the batteries run out. Look at this, just swamp, an entire area swamp. Take a look at this as I walk along of this area I'm walking in. It's all wetlands, all preserved now. I think I gotta make a left turn here. There's a beautiful moss covered logs laying in the water there. Oh, look at this, they got signs posted out now. That was never there. Let's see this. Tells the mileage. Look at that, that's neat. Boondocks Boardwalk. Dance floor. Well, that's where we're going to head. We're going to go the back way. EEC, whatever that means. Wood Duck Loop. Okay. So as I said, we came out off of this trail. We're now here, and I go up here. I'm going to make a left and go way out here. All right, let's go enjoy this. Because tomorrow, here in northern New Jersey, they say all kinds of mixed precipitation, snow, rain, ice. Yes, this is what we do get a lot in New Jersey, especially northern New Jersey. I did a lot of work on this boardwalk. In a swamp by my farm. I love to, you imagine, I would love to put a boardwalk like this and go way out there. If I had the money, I would love to do that. Because the swamp behind my farm is untouched. Nobody can get out there. Okay. Alright, why am I getting off the boardwalk? I think I made a wrong turn here. No, I don't know. Let me look here. I'm supposed to be on the boardwalk. Maybe, you know, like I said, I've been coming here for over 5 years, but it still confuses me yet. I don't remember this. That you actually get off the boardwalk. You know, let me just check where I am. I got a map. I thought the whole entire walk now was the boardwalk. Okay. So, I'm always pretty good with mapping myself out, but okay, so, and it's blowing the wind here. So we went straight. Okay, it says this way. I could have sworn it was on the boardwalk. Just, it's a nice day. I'll just wing it and see where it goes. I just want to make sure I go the right direction here. You know, I think I'm going to backtrack. I think I should have went straight there and then made a turn. Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking about that now. I'm back on the ridge trail. I don't know if you can hear it in the camera, but I hear a pileated woodpecker way in the distance calling out. I'd love to get that on video, close up. Okay, let's get back on this boardwalk, and I think I should have went straight a little further and then made a turn. So just remember, have you ever come to the Great Swamp Boardwalk National Park in the county park? Always grab the map before you head out. Even though they have interpreted sign maps along the trail, it's still good to have. And on the way out, if you don't want the map, just put it back in the rack for someone else. That's what I do. Yeah, I think we gotta go straight and then turn on the left up ahead. This isn't the trail I wanted. We have to go a little further. That's it. I gotta stay on this one yet for a little further and then go left to get to that back trail. Let's see what they say here again. Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. Oh wow, I would have ended up, okay, 6 further. There we go. Good thing I went back and backtracked. Ha, I did remember that for the last time I was here. And then we get up here and then we make a left. Yeah, this is the one I want now. I can see it. Boy, I'm breaking in a new pair of shoes here. I don't know if that was a good idea to wear these today in this long hike. I may be sorry I wore a new pair of shoes. Ah, yes, there is the left turn we need to take up ahead. Left turn. I wonder where those smoking people went to out here. Smokers. There you are. Boondocks Boardwalk, that's the one. So they call it the Boondocks Boardwalk because it goes way out there in a swampy area. Wait till you see this. It's so cool to see. Hopefully we can get out on the observation platform out there and no one else is sitting there. So for years this boardwalk was in horrible condition after Hurricane Sandy, and they closed it off because it was so dangerous. I've got pictures of it where the boardwalk is leaning sideways and my sister and I were walking on it. They closed it off. They didn't stop you from going in there, but they didn't want you to go in there for your safety. But some of the boardwalk was actually floating on the water, and it was it was interesting. Look at that, how the beautiful mosses aligned the wood here on the boardwalk. Isn't that neat? Beautiful. Lots of birds in here. I can't recognize what they are. Wish the camera would pick it up. Looks like a tree came down over here and they had to move it. Looks like it must have happened during the summertime. I know the parks workers come in here on quads. They ride quads on the boardwalk to get back here with their equipment. I guess that must be a fun thing to do. That brings up a story I remember when I worked at the parks, when they were building a frisbee golf course at Camp Goal, and I was one of the people that was building it there, and they gave us 4x6s to go up the mountain, and I was one of the operators of one of them, and I had a passenger. He didn't want to walk, so I said, come on, we'll go up together. So we threw our tools in back, and I went up very slowly, and we had to go over rocks and up a steep climb up the mountains, and he was screaming all the way up the mountain. And I stopped. You want me to keep going? Yeah, go. And I start going. He's screaming again up the mountain. So finally I said, stop more time. You want to stay in here and keep going? Yeah, keep going. So I started and I didn't stop, and then he was screaming up the mountain, all the way up the mountain. They got to the top. The other guys and gals said, we could hear you coming up from miles away. Somebody's screaming. And I pointed my finger at the guy next to me, and he said, well, what was I supposed to do? And I just laughed. Just the funny stories. I could probably write a book of my experience working for the Parks Department for over 40 years. And my office was outdoors, so that was my office. Okay, so we are getting to the boondocks now. You notice how deep we are in the forest here now. I think up ahead, maybe a quarter mile, we make a left. It's not a bad day out here today for January. See what happens later on this week. It's windy, it's cold, but I'm not feeling it. I'm moving. So how did everybody like my strawberry video, planting in January? If you haven't seen it, take a look at my channel. I was planting strawberries. I was so excited about those beautiful strawberry plants. I hope they did take a chance planting them in January, but I put them in before the really cold weather's coming up. They got a little bench here to sit on. See what happens with the strawberries. So I'm out today, venturing away from the blueberry farm. I love the outdoors, and this is what I do. I take tours of other areas, botanical gardens and other parks. So again, like I said, if you are watching this video, hope you're enjoying it. I see a vulture flying around up there. That is what they call the boondocks area. It's complete swamp, very thick and reeds, and I love to see the button bushes out here. They're native to this area. I wish I could get a button bush at my property, because I have a swampy area out back. It's getting windy now. I'm getting in the open area here. And there is the Boondocks Boardwalk Trail coming up. Before they built this whole area, this was the side trail that got around the Boondocks Trail. They had to go through the woods here. Oh, you can't even tell that trail is even there now. Here we are. We're entering. Oop, hit the carrot. We're entering on the famous Boondocks Trail. It goes way out into the swamp. Look at that. This was all rebuilt 2 years ago, or 1 year ago, something like that. Very windy out in the open here. This is all kinds of bushes here. I think a lot of these are button bushes. I think this is a button bush right here. Oh wow, look at that. Okay. I don't see anybody in the observation platform. It's good out there. That would be nice. Nobody here. Good. Let's go out here. This is the observation platform. There you go. There's the interpret sign. And this is the observation platform. There's the original post down there from the old platform. You can see deep water here, all swamp. Very nice platform to view. see what we can see here a minute. I'm gonna stand here. I don't see nothing right now. Oh, I'd love to have one of those button bushes. They're native here, full of them. There's one right here. Still got the buttons on yet. Let's see if I can grab one. That's a nice one. See how the button bushes like the light in the water? So this is called a button right here. That's a button. You know what? I wonder if I would take the seeds that would grow in my swamp out back. I think I'm going to do that. Look at that. Beautiful seedlings. Let's see what happens. I don't know if I can get these. Yes, good thing I got long arms. Grab some seeds. These bushes, if you had to buy them, they're not cheap. They're very expensive. Oh, I lost some. Okay, let's see if I can grab some more. I don't want to fall into the water here. I wouldn't be going home tonight. That happened. Yeah, okay, it wouldn't help me. Okay, now I just got to put the camera down a minute. Find a place to put these seeds. Okay. Yeah, not good. I don't have a place to put these seeds. Alright. I don't want my gloves blowing into the swamp. Transfer the seeds over to them. Okay, hang on everybody, I'm just moving myself around and getting the seeds in my pocket. Okay, got the seeds in my pocket. Now I have to get my gloves back on without them blowing into the swamp. And here's my other glove. I think I managed to do it. Alright, off we go. Good. Look at that cool looking the boardwalk here. Okay, off we go on the rest of the Boondocks Trail boardwalk. Boondocks birds. That's funny interpret sign. Alright. Look at how deep the water is here we're walking through. Oh, there's actually a current down there too. It's one of these days again. I don't know what to wear out here, and it's cold. And you start walking, it gets warm. And you stop, you get cold. You're just gonna have to. I dress in layers, but you just don't know what to wear. You take one layer off, and then you get cold. You put it back on, you get hot. It's like a raccoon did his job there. Wow, look at that. Some raccoon was really enjoying this boardwalk. Wetlands, interpret sign. They call that swamp rose. There you go, button bush. That's what it looks like. the button bushes. Lizard's tail, yeah, they're all out here. They're fantastic things to try to grow if you have a swampy or wet area in your yard. They're beautiful. So I've actually taken this walk backwards on the trail, going the wrong direction, but that don't matter. I do that so I can walk against the people and not behind them. I was never particularly about that, doing that until the virus outbreak. Now I'm very cautious. I want to make sure I don't walk behind people. So I'll turn around and I'll show you this sign, what it says here. And there you go. Boondocks Boardwalk. So we went the wrong direction. I do that deliberately. And here was the old bypass trail right here before they rebuilt the Boondocks Boardwalk. It came right through here. You wouldn't even know that now, the way that trail looks. That one was where they had stored all the equipment when they were rebuilding the boardwalk. Okay, now we're going to head towards dance floor. Expecting the battery to shut down any moment, but I'll see. I got 2 more batteries in my pocket yet for this camera. I'll see how long it videos on this one battery. Oh, you know, I did forget to bring this extra SD card. Oh, that would suck if that ran out. That wouldn't be good. I'll keep my hopes up that don't happen. Ah, why did I forget the extra SD card today? I hope it won't happen. Okay, so I think we're going to make a left here to get to the dance floor. The right heads back to the car. A cut off. And they got the interpreted sign map here, and also, and there we go, dance floor. It's real nice they put those up. Okay, we did the Boondocks Trail. We're right here now. We're going to head to the dance floor. And there is the sign right here. And we'll be doing Wood Duck Loop. Right now we're heading towards the dance floor. There's a trail right there. We're not going to be doing that one today because that one heads back to the car. I want to continue the whole complete outer loop today. The one that I just pointed that way, it's just a cut off. If you don't want to do the outer loop, it gets you back sooner. Who wants to do that? Not me. I keep thinking about those 4 smoker people, and I don't know where they are. I'm glad that I'm not in front of, behind them anymore. Maybe they got lost out here somewhere. They gave up. Look at that, how swampy this is. So a few years ago, this whole boardwalk was leaning over and it was floating in the water. This was rebuilt. Look at what you're walking through here. All deep water and swampy area here. Look at that. Whole area. There's some old boards from the boardwalk right there. Oh wow. So it's, even though they rebuilt it, this whole boardwalk is starting to lean over already. Look at that. Look at how it's leaning. Oh wow, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but this is actually bobbing up and down as I'm walking on it. Oh, let's see, is this gonna hold me? Let's see. Yeah, it's holding, it's sturdy. Wow, that's a funny feeling walking on that. I could feel the squishy boards as I'm walking on this here. Look at that. So this is still not in very good shape. Now we're way up here over the water, heading towards the dance floor. It's still safe. It just makes it feel weird when you're walking on an area and it's actually bobbing up and down. But this is a swamp. Oh, I hear the smokers ahead of me. Oh, darn it, they're on dance floor. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can just quickly get by them. Yeah, oh man. That's where they are. Alright, people, you stay in dance floor. I'm gonna get ahead of you. So where they're sitting is called dance floor. It's not a dance floor, it's just a little outcrop. And this is the Passaic River right here. There they are, the smokers. I'm gonna make a right. To get ahead of them. This is all new. Look at this. Still smoking over there. Smoking and drinking beer. Alright, we're getting ahead of them again. Didn't have to get close to them. I knew I'd come across them somewhere out here. So that where they were sitting is called dance floor, and it just overlooked the Passaic River. And if anyone you know are familiar with the Passaic River, it gets pretty wide down in Little Falls and Patterson and everything, but up here it's very polluted down there, and all the industries from they actually just drained it right into the river, and that's been going on for over 200 years. And this is where it's still fresh, clean water that comes out of here. It's feeders, and this is the feeders to the Passaic River right here. This is all the river here. And you think about the Passaic River, you think it's what I'd said, all polluted and everything, but it's not all polluted, just down that area. And they say that you know, the industries no longer, well, you hope not anyway, dump all their byproducts into the river. From doing that for over 200 years, they said that they went in there and tried to dredge it. They would stir up horrifying chemicals and other debris that's embedded into the river bottom. So rather than trying to clean up the river and doing things like that and other stuff, they are just leaving it untouched. But up here it's still beautiful and clean, and we're walking through the Great Swamp, which is one of the feeders to the Passaic River. Look at this, all swamp. If you want to be daring and come here during the summer, you can see a lot of the creatures in this water. If you want to brave the mosquitoes. I've done it once with my sister, and it's very mosquito-y. Okay, so I want to head out to Wood Duck Trail. We did the Boondocks Boardwalk. We did Dancer. Wood Duck Loop is what we want next. And remember that cutoff trail I mentioned, the boardwalk? That's it right there. So we're right here now. I'm going to head down this way. Head to the Yellow Trail. And there's a platform out there I want to take a look at. Okay, let's head out. This is really getting low in the water here. Duck box up there. Another one out there. This is leaning over pretty good here. And we are leaving the boardwalk now. The boardwalk will end here. So I did the whole boardwalk, or just about 99% of it. Now we're going to head towards the Wood Duck Trail, which I'm heading towards that way, and I'm going to encounter a lot of muddy areas on shore here. Oh, and here's one coming up. But I have my new shoes on, so I can brave this wet areas. Yeah, I hope so. Okay, here we go. Good way to break into new shoes. Alright, so everybody say goodbye to our boardwalk today. And we're heading down the other trail. Somebody fell there, look at that. Somebody slipped there. There's a lot of boardwalk trails down in this area, Great Swamp. I'm going to try to get them all on video tours. This is one of the big ones. So I'll be making some more road trips down here. I'll see what time I got that's available, and the weather's going to be on my side too. So I know originally had interpreted pamphlets you can take with you. I don't know if you can see it. There's a self-guided tour number 7. And I believe that explains about the vernal pond right there. I don't know if they're still available, if you can pick them up or get them online. That's a very old marker. There's the Passaic River. There's a lot of mud here. Oh yes, that was deep. Okay. The camera didn't see that. I could tell you that went almost right up to my ankles. Look at this. The whole Passaic River here is coming right up to the trail here. It's a swamp too, but that's the Passaic River. Let's see how I can do here. Oh, that's not too bad. Yep. Still moving on. Now we're out. Now that I'm out of the wind again, I'm getting warm again. Oh, wow. I thought that wasn't going to be deep. That was a deep one. What area? Still walking along the swamp of the Passaic River. Look at that. So look, this is interesting. I want to point this out. Look at the bottom of the trees, how they spread out. And swamp loving trees will do that. See that? Look at that. Isn't that neat? It makes you feel like what you see out south, way down south in the swamps. Of course, I was never there. I'm just saying what I read in books. We're walking right in the middle of a whole swampy area here. The ground is very soft here, but it's still passable. That's not going to stop me. A little mud. Some birds ahead of me. I don't know if that's showing up on the camera. I bet you saw that. Alright, so there's an interpreted map sign here that will show where I am. Let's see it. Yes, so a little further, and then I'm going to make a left and head out towards the yellow trail. That's a short boardwalk there. I don't go very far. I mean, a trail does, not the, I'm talking about the boards on the boardwalk. Alright, keep on going. This is it. We're going to make a left here now on the yellow trail, which goes through an overgrown farm field. Also looks very muddy here. And here you go. Just what I explained. We're right here now. We're going to hit this trail, head towards the observation platform, and then head down here and back to the car. Okay. If I can get through the muddy areas, this will continue. So you can see this is a whole overgrown old farm field here. Yeah, it's funny. It's just me thinking, but every time I see an abandoned farm or an overgrown farm field, I think, wow, what a waste. What a waste of land. What I would do with it. But you know something? When I bought my property, it looked like this. All overgrown just like that. It was an abandoned blueberry farm, and I saw what I could imagine do with the place, and I gotta show pictures one day, video pictures tour before and after my farm. Okay, look at this. I know a lot of these areas let this get grow in for wildlife. There's somebody out there walking, and that's neat to do. You don't want all mowed down area. I do that on my property. I have some wild areas for the wildlife too. And that's what they do here. They actually call this the butterfly field. Okay, I see the observation platform ahead of me here. I'll see you. What's this? Huh. I don't know what that is. If there's nobody up there, maybe I'll be daring and just go up there a moment. I'll see. It may not be worth it. There it is. The highest observation platform on this park system. I'll at least walk out here. I don't know if I'm going to go up there. Did I ever tell you I don't like heights? That's the reason why I don't go up things like this. Let's see. Well, this is a whole wet area. Okay, see what I do here. Alright, should I be daring? Let's try it. Going. There you go. There is a beaver hut over there. You can see the Passaic River. All the swamp and feeders here. Wow, look at that. Okay, and I am heading down because I don't want to stay up here too long because I do not like heights. Okay, head down. Down we go. No, it's also bad. I have mud in my shoes. I don't want to slip off the stairway. Okay, head out. Hope you enjoyed that view. Oh, camera adjustment. There we go. Okay. There's a good example. I was talking about how the trees spread out in a swamp area like that on the ground. And head this way, and we'll start to head back to my car. Well, that's quite a ways yet. I'm heading back now. Walked quite a few miles already. It's got to be over 3 miles at least. Nice place to sit, but why did they make the benches so low? Look how low it is. It's only a foot off the ground. Hey, not everybody's short. Okay, this is called the butterfly. Lemon pea mendel. I was wrong. I thought it was a butterfly. I would love to find some Indian arrowheads. So apparently they were found here because you're along the Passaic River. Just once, I would like to find one. I've been looking for one my whole life. You would find them, they say, along the rivers like this. I never found one yet. And I know some people have found many of them. Oh well. Oh, okay. Oh, this is real wet here. Let's see now. I remember right, you're still on the yellow trail. And we're gonna head back to the car. Let's see here where we are. And we still continue down here. Let's see here. Either way you go, you still gotta go down here. So I'll just go this way. It's about the same length of trail. And there's the turn here. Yellow trail makes a left. Let's see where we are here. And we're right here now. We could go along the river and head down. Yeah, that's what I want to do right there. So I'm going to head this way. Might not be a good idea along the river, but here we go. There goes a woodpecker. Oh wow, look at that one. Huh? I think that's a hairy woodpecker. They're hiding behind the tree up there. Look at that. That's out there, the river. People kayak out there. And there's a lot of people have gotten lost out in there of all the turns. And you think that you would be able to follow the current, and it doesn't work that way. So you're not familiar going out in the swamplands of the feeders of the Passaic River, don't do it. Have somebody familiar with it, because you will get lost. Not a good thing to do. Oh. Alright. Look at that. I do see signs out there, but the signs say National Wildlife Center border. That's not signs that guide you through the river. So if you get lost, you're lost out there. I'm hiking in a very wet area now. I knew this was going to be like this when I came through the river. Look at that. Let's see if I can get through this. Oh yeah, that's wet and muddy. I used to give kayak tours not too long ago, before the whole epidemic of the COVID, and I also always tell people about the risks involved. You don't just jump in your kayak and go. You have to know where you're going through it, and this is one of them. There you go. There's a sign that explains what you were looking at. The Passaic River. That, everybody, is the Passaic River. And you're in a kayak going through all those nooks and crannies all through there. Look at how far out there you can go. You get way out there in your kayak and you don't know the route you took when you went out there. You'll be out there. You'd never get back. It's not unheard of that happened. So when I did the tours, kayaking tours, I'd often mention the safety and the knowledge you have to have in any activity outdoors. There are actually pros and cons. And I remember when I was getting the tour ready on the day, people would start jumping in a kayak and start going out in the water before I even had things ready, and I would blow the whistle and say, "Come on back. You're not supposed to be out there until I say so. This is the tour you want to go on. You have to listen to me. If you don't want to do that, go ahead and go out yourself, but you're not with the group anymore." And also, I always laughed that people would go out without a life jacket, and they'd always tell me, "Well, I have it with me. I'm a good swimmer. I don't need to wear it." No, it don't work like that. You want that life jacket on you. If you capsize and for some reason you hurt yourself and you're not able to swim, that life jacket is on you. It will keep your head above water until someone comes and plucks you out. So again, yeah, it just I'm just retired from all the dealing with all that. Maybe I'll get back in and start leading again, but right now with this virus, I'm just staying away from everything like that. Okay, now I'm gonna have to go way around this muddy area. Okay. People that did go on my tours, when they got back, they said how much they loved it, and I was such a good leader. I'm not taking pride in that, but it was, you know, I volunteered, and when you get back, you do like, you hope people liked it, and if you hear that, it made it worthwhile. Wow, look at this mud here. Ooh, yeah. Let's see, I led hiking groups, kayaking groups, horseback riding groups. Let's see, what else did I do? Bicycle groups, yes, I did that. What else did I do? I did a lot. Leading. Wow, this is going to be a hard one. I'm walking through a lot of mud here right now. I think I'm going to have to go over here to get around this. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see, I'm going to step on these branches here to get around this. I do think this is the reason why nobody came through this trail today. Alright, I'm getting around it. Alright. One more. I think I'll go, let's see, this way. And there's an outlook of the Passaic River. I'm not going to go over right there, but there it is. Okay, we got around that muddy area. Look at that. Okay. I see a footprint in this mud here. So I'm not the only one that ventured out here today in this mud. I didn't think I was going to be done with it. I'm going to have to get around this one. Step on the tree branches. Looks like somebody with a vehicle came through here somewhere along the way. Alright, still on the yellow trail, still in the mud. Okay, now it looks like the trail is going to get a little better here. Looks like they got gravel down. Yeah, alright. I've got a little better trail to walk on now. There's the quad tracks I was telling you about, that the parks come out in here to maintain the trail and patrol it. They usually don't go out with quads during the winter because they don't want to leave ruts. So a lot of the park maintenance workers will come out walking out here. How do you like that job, huh? You work for a parks department and they say your job for today is go walk the trails. And if you were a hiker, we're gonna go down this way. If you were a hiker, you'd say, okay, pack a lunch and head out. And just think, you're getting paid to go for a hike. Yeah, I would love that. I used to do that stuff. But I'm retired. Now I'm not doing it. That's video tours. I've never worked for this parks. I'm just trying to say what I used to do. I just want to show you all the prints here. So this here is raccoon in the mud. That print there is deer. When you see, look at that. Look at the prints there. So when you see that, you can use. It's a fun thing to look at. Try to identify the animal prints in the snow or the mud to see what went through here and try to identify it. It's a fun thing to do. Okay, we're going to come up to a bird blind here now. And this pond is called Lily Pad Pond. Lily Pad Pond. With a little tiny outcrop that goes out here. Alright. I want to try to get over to there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. There's another outcrop that goes out into the lily pond. And then head back to the car. So the last year, oh yeah, tangled in these branches in the trail. Last time I was here, they had this line closed because of the COVID epidemic, and disrespectful people would urinate up in there, and I remember going up in there and smelling it. Like, what the heck? Why would people do that? But that would be, that's the blind. And you go up these stairs. I don't know if it's open. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, anybody's in here. Let's see here. Like a fun house. Okay, nobody's here. And this is your view that looks out into the swamp area. What I want to do is get over to that dock over there. I wonder if anybody ever stayed here overnight. It's just like I'm going through a fun house here. Okay. And I shut the door, and I just want to show you this. Look at that here. Okay. Alright. Heading back down. And we're going to head towards that dock outcrop on the lily pond over there. Yeah. There's the name of it right here. East Observation Blind. Right there. Okay. There is a West Observation Blind way on the other end. I want to see this. It looks just like this. There's no need to go over there. And I'm gonna make a right and then come back, and we're gonna do this trail heading towards the car, and that is our video tour of this area of Lord Stirling Great Swamp in central New Jersey. It's over there. We're going to take that trail back right there. It doesn't matter, either one of these will head back to the car. Alright. I could actually take this back to the car too. So it doesn't matter. We're not really that far from the car now. Looks like an Indian powwow center here. Oh, look at the owl house. Okay, keep off ice. Oh, come on. I want to go out on the ice. What the heck? Lily Pond. Alright. This is pretty cool to walk out here. This is actually floating. I can feel it floating as I'm walking on it. Alright. There's the observation birds. Observation hut over there I was just in. Okay. And let's hit it. We'll head to the car now. We're about a quarter mile from the car. I think I'm going to go this way. That's come out to the side trail back to the parking lot, if I remember right. Just sort of heck up, I'm going to look at this interpreted map sign here. Make sure I want to take that right trail. Okay, so we're right here, and yeah, okay. I want to get over here. You know what? Let's see here. I'm gonna take this one. Either one will head back to the car. Yeah, let's see here. I think I decided I'm gonna take this one. This is the one I think I should take that heads out to the side of the parking lot. That one over there that was just on would head back to the main part of the parking lot. I want to get out to the sideway spot of the parking lot. Well, we'll find out. I think this is it. This is the one I wanted. Sure looks like it's familiar. Yeah, I remember that drain that you hear in the camera. If it's what I think it is, it's a grate that's over a pipe. Yep, there you go. So we didn't want that one. This is the trail I wanted to get back to the car to. So this is where they do kayaking lessons, and here this one, in order for them to write you off and give you a kayaking certificate that you passed the kayaking, one of the parts of the lesson is you have to do the Eskimo roll, which is flip your kayak over and you're completely submerged underwater, and then you have to flip yourself back up again. They say it's not hard, there's a technique to it. No way am I gonna ever do that. I have a kayak that will just flip you out. You don't want to get stuck in a kayak. And I wear a life preserver, and then I just upright my kayak and pop myself in. That's what they teach that too, how to do that. But the Eskimo roll, no thank you. Okay, so I'm just about back to the parking lot here. I want to tell everybody to say thank you that you joined me today on this video hiking tour. Please stop by again, and as I always say, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It means a lot. It means you are enjoying what you are viewing, and I will do more as I get the time. So do your part and subscribe and like, and stop by again soon. Bye for now.